What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 6. I want to say it was called Who Are You Now? Something of that nature. Baby, when we say that The Walking Dead has evolved, they have evolved, literally and figuratively speaking. And I'm so here for it. I'm so here for it. I so love it. During the live watch session that we had here, a lot of people told me that one of the people from the new group is called Magnus, and she must be somebody that must be really familiar in the comic books. I could see Magnus is a badass. I could see that already. But the whole crew in itself to me is a badass. Luke kind of reminds me of Eugene, except Eugene is like extra weird. But as far as like just, you know, yeah, he's the one that kind of adds reason and logic to a situation. That's who Luke is. So we have Magnus, like I said, she's the badass. We have Luke. Then we have Connie and Kelly. Connie is the one that's hearing impaired. Kelly is, I wasn't sure if Connie was a girl or a boy. I was not sure at first until the Talking After Dead came on. Kelly is a boy, okay? And then there's Yumiko. She's the one that's, I said was either indigenous American or Asian. I wasn't sure exactly what she was. But with the name Yumiko, that makes it think that she's Asian. And then there was Bernie, who, rest in peace, Bernie. Okay, so that's the new people that we had coming in. So let's go ahead and get started to what I'm gonna try to do this recap. I planned on watching this a second time before I came to y'all with this recap, but I think, you know what, let's go ahead and get what's in my head on screen, and then I can watch it again later, and then I can talk to y'all in the comment section about the shit that I missed. Like this channel if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to it if you haven't already done so. By hitting that little red button, make sure you hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified of every video I put on this channel when I put it up, so that way you won't be asking me questions like when it's going to happen. Join me on Twitter and on Instagram, and where you can get all the updates on what the hell I'm doing and why I'm not doing it. All right. We start off with Michonne having a conversation with the memory of Rick, talking about how things have really been hard since he's been gone. But they're getting a little better. Every once in a while, there's little glimmers of light that comes through the darkness, and she feels a little bit better each day. But really, the only thing that's really been passing much has been time. Okay, so she's out scavenging, and she stumbles upon this van. It's an old van. And in this van, she starts going through it. She finds a little, like I said, a little box of glimmers of hope, rabbit's foot, deck of tarot cards. I think that's what they were. What else you see in the box? A lucky charm, you know. So little different mementos from people that they use to give them good hope, get over superstitions, whatever. And then she finds this little figurine of this little copper person looking like Rick. I was like, okay. So that was her glimmer of light, her glimmer of hope that she was able to see while she was out there scavenging around. We then wake up in a tent. And it's my damn baby Daryl out there in the wilderness, living like he a fish out of water. Maybe not really. I don't know, because he caught that fish in there. Damn, baby, I had to put my shirt on there. Let me show y'all my shirt. Y'all seen this shirt before. This is Daryl with the dinner, and he holding a Pikachu. This is exactly what Daryl looked like when he caught that damn fish, y'all. When he caught that fish, he was holding it up. I said, oh, winner, chicken dinner. And then a zombie popped up out the water. And Daryl had to break his stick and stab him with sticks. So Daryl is living on his own. He completely isolated himself from the rest of the group altogether. Then we go over to Carol. I do not like Carol's look. I know Jed later on in the episode said he loved what she did with her hair. I don't. It makes her look so fucking elderly. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the length of it. I love her with her short bob. I don't like this look on Carol. There, I said it. Okay. So she wakes up though next to her boo, King Ezekiel, because apparently she's now the queen. You know what I'm saying? Because Jerry was like, what's up, queen? Don't call me that. You're going to have to get used to it. You're married to the king now. You're the mother of the prince. You're going to have to get used to it. Well, I ain't got used to it in all these years. I ain't finna start now. So the wedding happened, but we didn't get to see it. Well, there was a 5 to 6 year time jump, as we are all aware. So, of course, we didn't see their damn wedding, but they are married. She got a little ring. He put a ring on it. I don't know how to do that damn dance. I'm probably the only person in America that don't know how to do the single ladies dance from Beyonce and put a ring on that shit. But anyway, so everything is appearing to be somewhat good in the kingdom. You know, they walking around and, you know, it's fruit and vegetables blossoming here and there, to and fro, kids out there playing, doing homework, things of that nature. At first I was thinking, is Alexandria no more? What happened, right? But no, they, Carol is even walking along and she looks down some stairs and she see a flower. It wasn't a rose, but it was a flower growing up out the concrete. Shout out to Tupac, you know, he got that poem, "A Rose Growing Out the Concrete." So, yeah, she see this up and it just gives her another beam of hope. Then all of a sudden a loud bang happens, right? So she and Jerry, they both rush into, it looks like it's a factory of sorts. Well, the damn pipes done busted. The water pipes, the water lines done busted. And who was in there but little young Henry? I don't know why I wanted Henry to have a doggone English accent or a British accent. Maybe because Ezekiel speaks in that way, like he's in the Shakespeare play, that I thought that Henry was going to grow up with that accent, but he didn't. Henry's down there fixing stuff, and they trying to patch it up, and they literally putting everything together with duct tape. That's pretty much how they holding this whole place together. And Carol is like, this place is falling apart. It really is falling apart. And Henry, Ezekiel rushed on in. Henry like, look here, we need some real tools. Or we need somebody with some real skills to learn how to fix it. Henry was basically implying that he wants to go to the hilltop to learn skills from Earl. Remember the blacksmith, the one who tried to kill Maggie. He wanted to learn some skills with him. But Ezekiel was like, no, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to keep her beyond these walls here and keep your ass alive. Well, apparently, all the communities are fractured. No one is speaking to anyone. And they keep making reference to what's gonna, everything changed after. But they never say what after was, leading people to believe that the after was Rick's death. But no, something else happened here. I could tell that right off the bat, that the after wasn't after Rick. Something else happened that fractured the hell out of these communities, right? So, we go out to the woods. Aaron, Rosita, Eugene, Tattoo Neck, who was with the Savior. So I'm very surprised to see her here. Because remember at the end, when Rick died, I said all the family rushed up. I didn't see any Saviors. But apparently Tattoo Neck stayed with them. So they out in the woods looking for Judith. Jude. They call her Jude, like Jude Law. Jude, where you at, girl? Where you at? Well, Jude comes running out with those 5 folks, the new faces. Like I said, Magnus, Luke, Connie, Kelly, and Yumiko. They come rushing out with her. And everybody looking like, where the fuck did these people come from? It's been 5 to 6 years. I ain't sure exactly which one it is. And they have not seen any new faces. But they haven't seen any new faces because they pretty much have been holed up behind the walls of Alexandria. And Judith wants to take them back. Aaron wants to take them back. And Rosita's like, no, you know that's against protocol. No new friends. No new friends. We're not bringing them back. But Judith say, hey, look here, if they ain't going back, I ain't going back either. Now what? Well, I guess we all going. So, Carol was having this talk with Ezekiel about Henry and the fact that he's right. He needs to learn some skills. He needs to get out there and, you know, come back because he wants to be a help to his community. And like I said, Ezekiel just want to keep him safe. She's like, you know what, he will be all right. Henry will be all right. So she convinces him to let him go to the hilltop to learn these new trades, right? In the meantime, Ezekiel is going to stay back with Jerry because they are putting together a fair, and they're hoping that this big fair will bring all the communities back together again. Kumbaya moment again. They still, you know, Ezekiel still holding on to that Obama hope. Keep hope alive. Si se puede. Yes, we can. That's what he's still holding on to. So, Carl is deciding that I'm going to go ahead and go off with Henry, and I'm going to take him over to the hilltop, and I'm going to get him there safely, okay? In the meantime, they bring the five back to Alexandria. And after maybe Tattoo Neck and all that wasn't written, but a lot of people, because Father Gabriel wasn't written. Father Gabriel come up, and basically the whole community surround him. Like, who you be? Who are they? You know what I'm saying? And they're all debating whether or not they should stay. Then all of a sudden, Michonne come galloping in her horse. You know, she galloping in. Like, who the fuck is this? And why are they here? And so Aaron said, you know, I decided to bring him here. You ain't had no right to do that. Well, okay, so now Michonne is king. Okay, apparently her word is law. Well, Michonne is the new security person. So I guess we got her warrior stride back that we was asking about. And Aaron was like, you know, with all due respect, I think that they should stay. They should be comfortable. Fuck it. Let's put it to a vote. So, because Judith was like, yeah, I'm the one that decided they come back. Judith, you know that's not what we do. Why not? Okay. They're good people. I see it in them, right? So they're going to put it to the vote. So Michonne like, fine, we're going to put it to the vote. You know, everybody saying that she patted them all down, that she ain't got no weapons no more. They good. They voluntarily gave up their weapons. And like Connie, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So Kelly is up there translating to her. I wish I knew sign. I know thank you. I know you're welcome. I know eat, or is that apple? It's eat and that's apple. That's the only sign language I know, unless I'm spelling stuff out with my hands. And I'm not that very good at that. So maybe I'll pick up some sign language in this episode. Now, one of the things that we are missing in this episode is the hilltop. We don't get to see them at all. Okay, so they're going to put it to a vote whether or not they can let these people stay. In the meantime, Yumiko has been badly hurt. She's got a concussion. We need Camp Food Dude to go take her in. So Camp Food Dude is like, you know what, I'm going to take her with me. And Magnus is like, I'm going to. You know what I'm saying? Well, Michonne is like, put their ass in holding. And I'm like, if they in holding, they down there with Negan? Or is everybody in holding together? Because is Negan still here? I know that he is. But, you know, is this episode, are we going to see Negan? And why is he still alive? Is my question. It's 5 to 6 years later. So, let me see if I got some notes here. Okay, so I ain't got no more notes. I tried to write notes and then I forgot all about that stuff. So while they're deciding that, Father Gabriel goes into the office where all the maps of the land and the different surrounding areas are. And he's trying to test on the radio, trying to get some feedback, because he knows that Miss Badbangs was out there on the CB with somebody. So he's like, somebody else has got to be out there, some other communities. But Rosita coming in like, I thought you gave up on that. He was like, yeah, you know I did, but you know, with these new faces coming in here, there got to be more people out there besides us. So I want to try it again. So they're looking at the maps on the wall. She was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and he said I want to boost the signal. Eugene, he was talking to Eugene about it. If they can get out further past the, you know, the perimeter, then maybe they could do some things. But Rosita said, you already know Michonne is not gonna do that. She's not gonna have it. You know, but they gotta try, you know. It's a security breach, but they gotta try. So then Rosita leans in and gives Father Gabriel a kiss. Ew, what is going on here? Why again is Father Gabriel getting more poontang-tang and my baby Daryl got to be out there in the woods with the leeches and leches and the walkers and the... Why are they doing Daryl like this? Why are they doing Daryl like this? Get Father Gabriel twice now? And Daryl 0. Come on. Is he even jacking off something? Come on, get it. Rosita and Father Gabriel are a couple. I am so fucking outdone. So outdone. Okay, so we have the council, right? And the council meeting reminds me of the very first episode of Fear of the Walking Dead, which I know I started watching after a few episodes. I only watched Mike B's recaps of it. Still go to Mike B's channel. I know he's still doing The Walking Dead, so go check him out on The Walking Dead. He's very supportive of damn near every channel that I know. Like Mike B is there. So go check him out. Very great commentator. Very great. So, they have the council. And as I was making a reference to the Fear of the Walking Dead, when they ran into the journalist, I think her name was Abby. I don't remember her name. I didn't watch it too long for me to, you know, maintain her what her name was. When she was doing the interviews with everybody, asking them, so how did you get here? Where did you start? What were you before here? This, that, and that. This is basically what they're going on in the council. They want to know what they did before they got there. You know, Luke was a music teacher. Magnus said that she was a waitress in a truck stop. Connie was a journalist, and Kelly said she was more than a journalist. She busted out some politicians and like got their ass locked up. He himself was a high school student doing shit that he wasn't supposed to be doing, like most high school students did. I forgot what they said Bernie was, but Bernie's no longer with us. Rest in peace, Bernie. I just gotta keep saying that. Weekend at Bernie's. Yumiko, I don't remember what they said Yumiko was either. So then they're going through their stories, and then they're going through it like, have you heard anybody before, or what you have to do to get here? And you know, and Luke is saying all the right words. I don't think I did anything magical. You know, I was just being me. I was just surviving. Kelly like, I can fuck up. That's what I did. You know, Connie did this, and Magnus is like, you know, I did some things, and we all, you know, Magnus is really defensive. She comes off real defensive off the top. You can tell she has trust issues, and she's very protective of the people that she's around. That's how I gauged her initially. So after they all gave their heartwarming speeches and everything, everybody was ready to put it to a vote. Michonne come busting the door like, no, she didn't come busting the door. She was like, hey, I got a question, because she was already sitting at the table. I got a question. And she basically first starts off reminding everybody the last time we opened our hearts, the last time we met someone new, they fucked us, and look where it got us. So I want y'all to be very cautious. And so she walked up to Magnus and was like, okay, take this off your left hand. Took it off her left hand. They were like, what's that? I thought it was a swastika. That's what I thought it was going to be, something like that. She has a prison tat, and apparently she did hardcore prison time, because it was 4 little dots with a dot in the center. I don't know how Michonne knows this, or what that tattoo means, but apparently she did some bad shit. Okay, on top of the fact, her belt was a blade. I got one of them too, girl. I used to. What the fuck happened to my damn bed? I had a pen that was a blade. I had my Eiffel Tower. It's a blade in this bitch here. What else I had that was a blade? My pen. I had a few things that were blades that you didn't know was a blade. But Michonne noticed that the belt was a blade. She was like, you take all her weapons. So by her exposing Magnus that she really didn't give up all her weapons, that made everybody else feel uneasy. And everybody like, oh, you done fucked it up for us now, girl. That's how the rest of her crew. You done fucked it up for us, Magnus. So basically they gotta go. As soon as Yumiko feel better, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get up out of here. So we go back out to, let's go back out to Carl and Henry. They riding along, tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, and all of a sudden you hear somebody scream. Henry takes off. I was like, where the fuck is he going? Carl, come back here. Where are you taking off from? He took off in a dead-ass sprint. Carol, like, come back here. She grabbed her bow and arrow. She go running after Henry. Henry runs up on the saviors. Regina got a gun on, like, Woo, my savior, my hero. And then Carol come up behind with the bow and arrow, like, hey, you better drop that shit. You better drop that shit, right? Well, opens up the door behind her, and who comes out? Jeb. He done put on a few pounds too. Y'all noticed that last week. He done put on a few pounds. Jeb steps out like, oh, here we go. I'm quite sure we outnumber you, so who's gonna be putting the shit down? So They basically confiscated all the supplies that Carol and Henry was carrying with them. They said, you know, since you spared me, I guess that's what happened during the gunfight, I'm gonna spare you. You get to keep your life, you get to keep your horse, you get to keep your wagons, but we taking everything else. Matter of fact, give me that wedding ring up off your finger. And Henry like, no, he's not gonna take my mama ring. He told Henry he can keep his stick. He had kicked it over to him. You know, Henry decided to try to do a Morgan, get that stick and try to get the job on Jed. He did a pretty good job at first, but again, they are outnumbered, and they got fucked up. Henry got stolen in the face, and Carol had to drop down and protect him. And so, you know, Carol was like, here, take the damn ring. You take the ring. Go ahead. Go on. Just leave us the fuck alone. Henry mad. He like, you didn't even try to fight. What the hell is wrong with you? Well, after the council meeting, Eugene and Rosita finally go ahead out there to the little perimeter, or outside of the perimeter, try to boost the signal for the little radio, right? And Eugene is, in so many words, confessing his undying love and affection for Rosita still. You know, he been in love with her since day one. Still, and Rosita ain't trying to hear it. She trying to straight cock block that shit like, man, whatever. He you know, he's kind of jealous of the Gabriel and Rosita hookup type thing. But they get out there to the little towers. They noticed they were on their way out there. There was a lot of footprints. A herd had went east. Luckily, they was going west. They went to the doggone towers, right? And they putting everything up there. And over yonder, Eugene see the herd coming their way. Hey, Ro, we need to go, right? So Rosita like, get your ass down here. So he tries to come down the little thing. He dropped his bag. He probably broke the radio. I don't know, but they never did pick the bag back up, so I don't know if the radio got broken up. And I'm trying to figure out why the hell did Rosita not go up the tower? She went down. Okay, Eugene coming down. Well, on Eugene's way down, you know, they had a ladder up there because there was some missing steps. He accidentally knocked the damn ladder down. So now Eugene think, okay, let me jump. Let me know I'm feeling a little froggy. Let me jump down. He jumped down and busted up his fucking knee. Okay, so now Rosita got to save his ass. She found a nice little stick of some sort to make a crutch for him. Get your ass up, let's get the moving. So they humping their ass through the woods. And the walkers are coming. The walkers are coming. They moving as fast as they can go. Eugene got a little tired. He got a little tired. He like, look here, gone without me, gone. No, I am not going to leave you. I want to confess all my real love and affection for you. If you don't shut the hell up and move, let's go, boy, let's go. So they trying to run through the woods and get out the way of the damn walkers. They trying to get out the way of the damn walkers. Okay, so back at the crib in Alexandria, like I said, Michonne, she talking to Rick often. And Judith heard her this one particular time. And so she knows she talking to Rick and she talking to Carl and all this time. And, you know, Michonne's still training her. Let's get our little fight on. But bam, she got her katana, I got my katana, let's do a damn thing. Magnus still feels like I could get her. Let's fight like we always do. Let's fight. If they won't let us stay, let's fight. This is a reminder of what Rick and them did when they went to Alexandria. If you ain't gonna fucking let us stay, then we gonna have to fight you. And that's exactly what Magnus is saying. You're not gonna let us stay, we gonna fight. But everybody else is not agreeing. Well, earlier, Magnus had went there to go visit Yumiko, and she took her necklace. Evidently, Yumiko's necklace was a blade too. And everybody noticed it. It looked like, come on, unhanded, unhanded. Okay? After a lot of discussion about what they need to do, maybe we need to just cut our losses and move on. Maybe this is what fate got for us. She go ahead and give up the necklace to Luke, and he put it in his pocket. We already knew that she was finna steal it from his pocket. But Judith went on this little thing with Michonne, like, look here, you know doggone well that my daddy would have wanted me to do exactly what I did. You know, and I think you should let them stay. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Daddy would have did, and Carl would have did the same thing too. And Michonne was like, yeah, he'd have been so proud of you, whatever. I think at this moment is when we learn Michonne has a son. His name is RJ, meaning Rick Grimes Jr. And I'm like, damn, she had a baby. We got another little motherfucking kid on the show. I said I didn't want no new damn kid. I don't even like the way this little kid was acting. Maybe his first time. But when he came in, it was like, I'm hungry now. I was like, that's such bad lines. Deliver some better lines, little boy, if you're going to be on this show. But that was the only bad thing I didn't like about this episode. The fact that she got another fucking kid. And she got Rick Grimes Jr. And I was trying to confuse her why hell Rick Grimes Jr. was eating dinner and Judith wasn't. That don't we all eat together? And Negan Monkey ass still alive. He's still alive, and Judith is his friend. She done befriended him the same way that Carl befriended him, because they had a hate for him at the same time. It don't look like Judith got no hate. Judith go to him for him to help her with her math homework. And he was like, look, her math's supposed to be applied to real world situations, and we ain't got no planes flying in the sky, so I ain't gonna help you with that damn word problem. Give me something real. So she tell him about the new 5 people that's coming there, and I think we should let them stay. And he give her a little story about, you know, how he used to bring home stray dogs, and then one day he brought home the wrong stray dog, and then that dog killed up everybody and bit his mama ear off. You know what I'm saying? So no, you don't want to bring these strays home. He should know. You know what I'm saying? They probably just like him is what he really saying. And Judith was like, oh well, all dogs go to heaven. We're gonna go ahead and take them anyway. That's how Judith is feeling at this time. So Carol. Like I said, Henry was mad at Carol for not fighting and standing up. He said, I remember when you used to, or what happened to you. Well, in the middle of the night, while everybody was sleeping, Carol creeped up on Jeb and the rest of the saviors. She got her damn ring back. Jeb woke up in the middle of the night, and she's like, look here, the ring, you could have had that shit, but the rest of the supplies, I was taking it to people that I know, people I love. He was like, we didn't do nothing wrong. We didn't do nothing wrong. She said, yeah, you did. You hurt my damn son. She took that match out of his mouth and set that bitch on fire. Bye, saviors. You're all gone now. We've been wanting it to happen. Only one left that we know of is Tattoo Neck. Tattoo Neck's still around, but she with the crew. Regina, Jeb, and all the rest of you dirty looking mother. They was dirty. They look worse than the damn walkers. They gone. Bye-bye. Boy, Carol walked away from that motherfucker looking like Angela Bassett on Waiting to Exhale. So all she needed to do was flick her cigarette. That's all she needed to do. So, Magnus. Like I said, she stole the doggone necklace back from Luke in the middle of the night, and she creeps up on Michonne's house. She's about to bust up in there, and she sees Michonne's with her little son, with little RJ, and she gets a heart. She knocks on the door and ends up handing the knife back to Michonne. Said, you forgot one. You know, Michonne was like, okay, thank you. I see you. I see you. You know, after the conversation that she had with Judith, and then Magnus's good faith, you know, turning the blade back in, Michonne had a change of heart. And as they were about to exit left, she came down and said, look here, y'all can't stay here, but I got someplace that you can go. So they like, what, you finna take them up to the hilltop? She said, yeah, me and you, Sadiq, we're gonna go together. We're gonna make sure they get there safely. And there's somebody there that may let you stay, which is probably gonna be Maggie, I guess, or Jesus. No, she said a lady. So I guess, because when she said the lady, I was thinking Carol might let them stay at the kingdom, but she said the hilltop. So she's gonna take them to the hilltop. In the meantime, Henry and Carol riding on the wagon, and Henry want to apologize to what he said to his mama about, you know, her not being the same as she used to be. And she used to be a fighter, and he notices that wedding ring on her finger. And he's like, I mean, he just kept looking like, is that motherfucking ring? Yes, your mama got her ring back. So he already know what the fuck happened, right? But they still going along, and Henry's like, we are not on the way to Hill Path. We done passed that a long time ago. She's like, boy, I know where I'm going. They come off into the wilderness and roll up on my baby Daryl. Like, hey, stranger, you need a ride? Why, yes, I do. So at least him and Carol have kept contact. They probably always had, because they family, you know what I'm saying? So now Daryl is finna go with Carol to the hilltop. We got Michonne taking the new crew to the hilltop. Everybody finna meet at the hilltop. In the meantime, Rosita and Eugene out there still running their ass away from these hill walkers. They slide down this hill. They cover themselves up with dirt and grime. And I guess the dirt and grime helps, you know, throw off the scent like they used to do with the blood and guts. So they laying there still. And a herd of walkers is coming by. And all of a sudden, you hear one says, "Where are they?" I said, "Did that motherfucker just speak?" Child, the motherfucking walkers can talk now. The second one say, "I don't know." The third one say, "We better find them fast." I was like, the walkers are talkers now. Get the fuck out of here. Baby, was y'all expecting that? Did the walkers start talking in the comic books? Nobody told me nothing. This was good. This was a good hurt episode, baby. Yes, it was. This was a good episode. I'm so here for it. So here for it. One thing I forgot, Michonne, when she decided to get up and go down there and tell everybody, "I'm going to go ahead and take them over to the hilltop," we noticed that she had an X scar on her back. I don't know if that's a sign of surgery or what have you, but like I said, we already know she had little RJ, the baby. She got this scarring on her back. It's a letter X, and she keep touching it and feeling it and stuff. And whatever happened to Michonne's back, that I think is the after. And I want to say it might have happened with Maggie, because remember I said I wanted a girl fight. Y'all, I wanted them to fight it out. Everybody was like, "No, they shouldn't fight because they sisters. They need to work it out." I wanted them to fight it out the same way that Rick and Daryl fight it out, and they make it back up because they damn bromance. I wanted them to fight it out. Somebody break it up and they realize, "Oh my God, you my sister. I love you. We should never do that again." I wanted that to happen. So I wonder what happened to Michonne and how did she get this scarring on her back. But it's a perfect letter X. So whatever after was, yeah. So we know that there's some other communities out there, some other community people out there, which I still say Heath is with one of them. They didn't bring up Georgia and her crew. You know, the ladies with the plans. So we know George and them still out there. We know Jada's went off to Never Never Land with somebody else. So there's somebody else still out there. The Savior's been out here surviving for all these years. They dead now, but there are others out there. So I guess this was about to start happening. We finna start looking for others again. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about this episode. Leave all your comments down in the comment section. Like I said, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that red button. My button ain't red. It's a picture of me. It's an emoji of me. Subscribe to the damn channel. Give us a thumbs up so I can be put into YouTube's recommended listings, so everybody else can find me too. Whew, this was a good episode. This was a good episode. Y'all have a good one now. Peace.